So the Nigerian stock market just had one of the most incredible quarters in its entire history. The all-share index crossed 200,000 points for the first time ever. Most people who had money in equities made good returns between January and April this year. But here's the question almost nobody is asking. If your money was sitting inside a Nigerian equity mutual fund during that same period, which fund actually worked hardest for you? Because not all of them performed the same way. Some funds nearly tripled what the broader market returned, others barely moved, and most Nigerians have no idea which ones are which. Today, I'm going to show you the top 5 equity mutual funds in Nigeria for Q1 2026, ranked by actual performance. I got this data directly from the Securities and Exchange Commission's website, which is the official regulator. The real unit prices, real numbers, and nothing else. And for each fund, I will show you 2 things. What your money could look like going forward if you invest right after watching this video, both in a conservative environment and a realistic one, and what happens when you combine a lump sum with consistent monthly contribution, because that is where compounding actually starts doing serious work for your wealth. This video is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. If you want personalized help building your own portfolio, I run one-on-one strategy sessions with clients, and the link is in description and pinned comment. Now let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. Now, before I show you the rankings, I need to explain something that almost tripped me up when I was doing this research. And if you do not understand it, you will misread the data from the SEC website if you decide to go yourself completely. You see, the SEC publishes a weekly report about mutual funds in Nigeria. And in this report, they usually have like a weekly column called year-to-date yield. Most people see that and assume it means the returns from January 1st to today. It does not always work that way. Each fund calculates that figure from its own internal based period, and sometimes that base period has nothing to do with January 1st. Now, here is a real-life example. One very popular Nigerian equity mutual fund was showing a year-to-date yield of over 100% in the SEC data. When I went back and calculated the actual return from the offer price on January 2nd to the offer price on April 2nd, the way an investor who puts money in at the start of the year would actually calculate it, the real numbers was 28%. Still a strong return, but very different from 100%, which will show as their year-to-date yield. So every return I mentioned today is calculated the simple way. What you paid in January divided into what is worth right now. Nothing fancy, just honest investor numbers. Out of 20 equity mutual funds on the SEC register, these 5 came out on top. Now, one more thing before we get into each fund, I want to be upfront with you. I tried to get the full fact sheet for all 5 of these funds, which I'll be talking about, the ones that tell you the management fee, the minimum holding period, and other important details. For most of them, that information is simply not publicly available. So I cannot give you those numbers here. That is exactly why I'm asking you to contact each fund manager directly before you invest. Their details are in the description below and pinned comment. And when you reach out to them, please tell them you were sent by Mike Rumaka from YouTube. That's where they know where you are coming from and can serve you properly. Now, let us look at each one of these 5 funds. The first fund we have is the Zedcrest Equity Fund, managed by Zedcrest Investment Managers Limited. On January 2nd, the offer price of this fund was 1 naira 2 kobo per unit. By April 2nd, it had moved to 1 naira 56 kobo. That is a 52.9% return in 1 quarter. No other equity fund on the SEC register came anywhere close to that number in Q1 2026. In naira terms, if you had put in 500,000 naira into Zedcrest on January 2nd, by April 2nd, that money would be worth 764,000 naira. You made 264,000 naira in 3 months without touching the investment after you made it. Now, let me show you what this fund could actually do for you going forward. 2 scenarios, conservative and realistic. And for each one, I'll walk you through what goes in and what comes out. Now, for the conservative picture, this is a difficult environment, inflation edges back up, the market crashes. Let's just assume that. I'm using 15% per year. Your 500,000 naira goes in today. At 15%, it becomes 575,000 naira by the end of year 1. By year 5, that lump sum has quietly grown to over 1 million naira. Now, let's assume you now start adding 50,000 naira every month on top of that initial 500,000 naira lump sum you put in, in the first year. So in year one alone, you are putting in 500,000 initially and plus 50k every month times 2 of that 600,000 naira across 12 months contribution. That is 1,100,000 naira deployed in your first year. By year 5, your total deployment is 3,500,000 naira. At 15% a year on all that money compounding together, the full portfolio grows to 5,322,000 naira. You put in 3,500,000 naira, you got back 5,322,000 naira. Now, let's move to the realistic picture. I'm using 35% a year. That's usually what a well-managed equity fund could have delivered in a good Nigerian market years. 500,000 naira becomes 675,000 naira by year 1. By year 5, that lump sum alone grows to 2,242,000 naira. Now, let's say you didn't just put in 500,000 naira and forgot it. You are deploying that's your 50,000 naira monthly. By year 1, your deployment would be 1,100,000 naira. Total deployment by year 5 would be 3,500,000 naira. At 35% a year, the full portfolio grows into 9,120,000 naira. You put in 3,500,000 naira. Remember, you got back 9,120,000 naira. That is what consistency look like inside a fund that performs very, very well for you. I don't need to start looking at the market to start understanding which stock to buy and which stock not to buy. Now, here's an honest note on Zedcrest. This fund has 1,095 unit holders. It's still a growing base. Performance is confirmed from SEC data, but there are details I could not get from a public fact sheet. So if you want to invest in this fund, you want to call or email them before you invest. When you call them, ask them about their fees, their minimum investment, their redemption period, and how the fund has handled difficult months. Contact details for them is in the description, and tell them, like I said, Micah Edumaka from YouTube sent you. Now, if this video is useful so far to you, do me a quick favor, guys. Smash the like button. It helps more Nigerians find content like this. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're yet to subscribe, and join the community. This is a data-driven finance YouTube channel for Nigerians, Africans, and everyone in the diaspora who love investing in Africa. So back to the video. Zedcrest was the clear number 1. The fund that came in second now is one most people watching this video might have never heard about, and that is exactly what makes it worth talking about. The name of the fund is Halo Equity Mutual Fund, managed by Halo Nigeria Capital Management Limited. See, the January 2nd price was 27 naira 15 kobo. By April 2nd, it had moved to 38 naira 31 kobo. That is a 41.1% return in Q1. 500,000 naira invested in January is worth 705,500 naira today. You made 205,000 naira in 3 months. Looking at the conservative picture at 12% per year, looking forward basically, 500,000 naira goes into by year 1, it is 560,000 naira. By year 5, the lump sum alone goes to 881,000 naira. Now add 50,000 naira every month. Your year 1 deployment is 1,100,000 naira as usual. The total deployment over 5 years is 3,500,000 naira. At 12%, that 3,500,000 naira grows to 4,898,000 naira. Now let's move to a much more realistic picture and assume that the fund grows by 28% per year. 500,000 naira becomes 640,000 naira by year 1. By year 5, the lump sum alone reaches 1,718,000 naira. Add the monthly 50,000 contribution. Total deployment, as usual, is 3,500,000. Over 5 years, considering the 28% return, the full portfolio grows to 7,578,000 naira. Now, the honest thing about Halo is this: it has 107 units holders. That is a very, very, very small number. I could not access a public fact sheet for this fund either. So you need to speak to the fund manager directly about their fees, redemption, and how this fund has been managed in difficult months before any of your money goes into it. The contact details for them are in the description and pinned comment as well. From Halo Fund to number 3, another fund delivering strong results that most Nigerians might have not even discovered yet is Zerosk Magna Equity Fund, managed by Zerosk Investment Management Limited. You see, January 2nd price was 215 naira 45 kobo. By April 2nd, it had climbed to 302 naira 35 kobo, a 40.3% return in Q1. 500,000 naira in January is now worth 701,671 naira in returns. Conservative picture at 11% a year, 500,000 naira goes into the by year 1, it is 555,000 naira. By year 5, the lump sum alone without touching it reaches 842,000 naira. Add the monthly 50,000 naira deployment, your total deployment over 5 years is 3,500,000 naira. And at 11%, that full portfolio grows to 4,764,000 naira. Now let's go to the much more realistic picture and assume the fund grows by 27% a year. 500,000 naira becomes 635,000 naira by year 1. By year 5, the lump sum alone is 1,651,000 naira. And then when you add the monthly 50,000 contribution, the total deployment is 3,500,000, and at 27%, the full portfolio grows to 7,377,000 naira. Not also a bad return as well. Zerosk has 125 unit holders. Same situation as Halo, same investor base, no public fact sheets available for my research. So you want to reach out to the fund manager, ask about their fees, redemption, and historical performance before you invest. Contact details, description, and pinned comment. And as usual, tell them Micah Erimaka sent you to them. Drop a comment below, by the way, telling me which fund is catching your eye so far, and I will respond to you. Moving over to fund number 4, the one I want to handle the most careful because there is something specific you need to understand before you even think about putting your money here. The name of the fund is Futureview Equity Mutual Fund and is managed by Futureview Asset Management. You see that January 2nd price was 321 naira 73 kobo. By April 2nd, it had moved to 441 naira 93 kobo, a 37.4% return in Q1. 500,000 naira in January is worth 686,800 naira today. Now, looking at the conservative picture at 10% a year, 500,000 goes in today. By year 1, it is 550,000 naira. By year 5, the lump sum alone becomes 805,000 naira, and the monthly, when you add the monthly 50,000 naira deployment, your total deployment is 3,500,000 naira over 5 years. And at a 10% return, that full portfolio goes to 4,633,000 naira. Now let's move to the much more realistic picture and assume that the fund grows by 25% a year. 500,000 naira becomes 625,000 naira by year 1. By year 5, the lump sum alone reaches 1,525,000 naira. And when you add the monthly 50,000 naira contribution, your total deployment across your total deployment is 3,500,000 naira. And at 25% return, the full portfolio grows to 6,991,000 naira. Now, the part I said I would be direct about Futureview, which is that it has 38 units holders, 38 units, just 38 people that are holding the fund. That is the smallest investor base on this entire list by a significant margin. I could not really find a public fact sheet for this fund either. They have strong returns on a very small pool of capital. Is a good signal, but it's not a complete picture. You must speak to the fund manager about their fees, redemption, and how the fund handles exits before your naira goes into the fund. The contact details is in the description and pinned comments. Now, rounding out the top 5, we have the Cowry Equity Fund, managed by Cowry Treasurers Limited. You see, their January 2nd price was around 213 naira 54 kobo. By April 2nd, it had moved to 288 naira 47 kobo, a 35.1% return in Q1. 500,000 naira invested in January is worth 675,447 naira today, a gain of 175,000 naira in just 3 months. Now, let's assume a conservative picture at 9% a year. 500,000 naira goes in today. By year 1, it is 545,000 naira. By year 5, the lump sum alone reaches 769,000 naira. When you add the monthly 50,000 naira deployment, your total deployment is 3,500,000 naira over 5 years. And at a 9%, the full portfolio grows to 4,506,000 naira. Now, let's assume a much more realistic picture at 23% a year. 500,000 naira becomes 650,000 15,000 by year 1. By year 5, the lump sum alone reaches 1,407,000 naira. When you add the monthly 50,000 naira deployment, the total deployment is 3,500,000 naira, and at a 23% return, the full portfolio grows to 6,623,000 naira. Now, here's why Cowry stands out beyond just the ranking. It has 172 unit holders, the second largest investor base in this top 5 after Zedcrest. More investors means more people have already asked the hard questions and made a decision to trust this manager with their money. But again, I still could not access a public fact sheet for them. So when you contact them, ask for their full performance history and all the fee details. Now, before I close up this video, here are 3 things that matter more than the fund rankings themselves. First is that 3 of these 5 funds have fewer than 200 investors. Futureview has 38, Halo has 107, Zerosk has 125. A small investor base, I may say, but this is not automatically a problem, but it means the fund has not yet been tested at scale. What happens when several large investors decide to exit at the same time? That is an issue. And how quickly can you get your money back if you need it? These are important conversations you must have with each fund manager before you decide to put any of your money in any of one of them. And I believe that their minimum capital they might collect from you might be much more higher than some of these bigger ones like Stanbic and the rest of them. Second is, for most of these funds, detailed historical data going back several years is not publicly available. The SEC record have gaps before 2025. That transparency gap is information on its own. Any fund manager worth trusting should be able to show you how their fund has performed across different market conditions and not just Q1 26. If they cannot produce that history when you ask, you need to take note of it, and that does not also disqualify them. Third is that you want to look at the gap between the lump sum only numbers and the lump sum plus monthly deployment numbers I showed you for every fund. For example, for Zedcrest, the lump sum alone reached 2,242,000 naira after 5 years. The person who keeps adding 50,000 naira a month ends up with 9,120,000 naira. That difference of almost 7 million naira is not from picking a better fund. It is from staying consistent when most people stop staying consistent, maybe because the returns are not the highest. Consistency is very important. There will be a quarter in those 5 years where the fund drops and you feel uncomfortable. That is the moment most investors stop adding money, and it is also the moment the consistent investor is buying units at a lower price. Units that do the most work when the market comes back up. That discipline is the real edge. So there you have it, guys. 20 registered equity mutual funds in Nigeria, 5 confirmed top performance in Q1 2026 using official SEC data from January 2nd to April 2nd. Now, I want to hear from you which of these 5 funds caught your attention, and what is the one question you would ask the fund manager before investing? Drop it in the comment section. If you already invested in any of them, drop it in the comment section. I'll reply to as many as I can. If this video gave you clarity you are not finding from anywhere else, share it with one person who has been trying to figure out which equity mutual fund to put their money. Also, guys, do well to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're yet to subscribe. There's the link to join my WhatsApp channel in the description and pin comment. That's where I share my thought process daily on how the market is moving and what I'm watching in the market. Until next time, my colleagues, don't forget to stay sharp, stay safe, and invest wisely. Deal.